Hi, so this is whilst we're preparing the food, and this is me on my way to the assessment center on the 15th. I've arrived at the assessment center. I have a few people waiting already, just meeting with the early birds and taking a few pictures and videos. Yeah, they were happy to see me, and I was happy to see them too. It was fun. I'm familiarizing myself with the kids.
Jane, how are you? I'm fine, thank you. And you? Thank you. How are you? Okay. How are you? What's your name? Joel. Nice meeting you. Look at me today. I'm going to spend your day. Okay. Hello. Hi. Okay, but yeah. Yes. How are you?
The familiarization continued. They kept calling me to shake them, give them a hand, high five. It was nice. It was nice getting to know them. I knew some of them already. I had guests too from Jowlu Special School, so I had to get to know them. I welcomed the parents to the program, and we were trying to wait small for those who were yet to arrive. But the program started soon after, and then it was fun. So, Ifwa Jama Bwedu of the Empowered Kids Foundation arrived, and then I introduced her to the children. Ifwa familiarized herself with the children, and then she decided to talk to the facilitators from the Jowulu Special School. She found out some of the things they needed, some things she could donate to them, and then it was an interactive session, and everyone that came around enjoyed it. So if we spoke to the facilitators, and they mentioned that they needed books and some other stuff, so she promised to get it for them. My children still wanted to continue the handshake and then the touching, and then, which is very usual of them, and it was interesting. I was glad to do that with them. So I gave a brief talk on how to identify children at the early stage who have autism, the signs to look out for in order to seek for medical assistance. Ifwa also came in to tell us about what they do at Empowered Kids Foundation. Empowered Kids Foundation is particular about these children's education, and so they go out to teach teachers how to handle these children with special needs. Yes, what came all the way to support my event because she supports the dream and she thinks that we support the same cause. We got interactive with parents also, where we were asking them how they do it, how they support these children they have at home, what they are doing for their children, so that other parents who came around and were not doing it could learn from them, and those that do not have the children yet could also learn and then support other people's children they meet out there to spread the love.
Even before anything that at the age, at a certain age, that the child is supposed to be able to eat and
That session was very interactive. We had parents mentioning some points like paying attention to the interest of the children. We talked about communication patterns. Then we mentioned nutrition, the kind of foods that these children would react to, the ones that are good for their health, the ones that would worsen their situations. Yes, we spoke about a lot.
James, clap for Auntie Kate. Good boy. Auntie Kate has mentioned communication. So one thing that parents need to do, parents that have the autistic need to have a communication pattern that works for you. Some of these children need positive reinforcement. So like Auntie Kate, if you don't bath, don't go out. If you don't bath, probably the child likes to play with toys or something. So if you don't do this, you don't do that. You don't just positive. I see. You have to communicate and let him understand. So that is also another thing that you supposed to understand their dynamics. All of them are different. What is working for you might not work for you. What is working for Joel might not work for James. Because they all have autism. They all are special in their own way.
Food is ready. It was food time. We started with our natural fruit juice. We had watermelon and ginger juice, and then there was also mango, banana, and ginger smoothie to have. The kids enjoyed it. It was nice. I enjoyed it myself too. Parents enjoyed it too. We later topped it up with our yam chips, some fried chicken breast, and then our boiled eggs. We took pictures at the end, some videos, and the interactions continued. People mingled with these children. It was a nice session. Everyone had fun. My babies were smiling all throughout, and they didn't want it to end. Thank you very much for watching. Keep watching this space for more. Bye.